American Pickers ratings plummet without Frank Fritz. American Pickers ratings have taken a serious hit after the firing of Frank Fritz. Now it has been announced that the network plans to skip airing this week's episode. Is this the end of the long-running television program? Keep reading to find out. Frank Fritz suffers a health crisis. In July, American Pickers Frank Fritz was hospitalized after suffering a stroke. His friend found him on the floor in his home in Iowa and placed a call to 911. Frank's father, Bill Fritz, reached out to the Sun to confirm that his son was in stable condition. Another insider told the Quad City Times that Frank was reportedly upset that his health status was leaked to the press. Despite that, he is in good spirits and continues to improve daily. Co-star Mike Wolfe acknowledged that there have been rumors about his relationship with Frank, but he did not want to address those things currently. Now is the time to pray for my friend. Frank has suffered a stroke and is in the hospital, he said in a statement. Fans were quick to call Mike out for being fake, stating that the two had never been friends. The pair have been feuding publicly for years. After undergoing back surgery and being fired from the show, Frank was feeling a bit messed up. Mike never reached out, and Frank took that to heart. Now their feud and the network's decision to nix Frank from the show has fans up in arms, and it is killing American Pickers ratings. Fans boycott American Pickers after firing Fritz. Since firing Frank, producers have tried to fill the void on the show with Robbie Wolf. However, fans have made it well known how they feel about Ravi. While they believe he's probably a nice guy, most viewers find him boring to watch. The show needs Frank, Mike, and Danny. Stop changing it, one fan wrote. Many people have called for the network to bring Frank back, and until they do, they've decided to boycott the show altogether. This has forced ratings into the gutter. A number of people have said that they refuse to watch the new episode unless Frank is present. While viewers expected episode 30 of season 23 tomorrow, the network revealed that it would not be airing a new episode of American Pickers this week. This follows the lowest-rated episode to air in the show's history on September 17. The History Channel's long-running hit series American Pickers has been a staple of American television for over a decade, bringing viewers along for the ride as antique experts Mike Wolfe and Frank Fritz traveled the country, digging through barns, garages, and basements in search of hidden treasures. Fans of the show loved the dynamic between Wolfe, the enthusiastic negotiator with an eye for history, and Fritz, the affable, down-to-earth picker with a quick wit. Their camaraderie was central to the series' appeal. However, since Fritz's abrupt exit from the show in 2021, American Pickers has experienced a significant shift, not just in terms of on-screen chemistry, but also in ratings. Recent reports indicate that viewership has been steadily plummeting since Fritz's departure, leaving fans and critics alike questioning whether the show can recover. The golden age of American Pickers. For years, American Pickers was a ratings juggernaut. It tapped into the American fascination with history, nostalgia, and the thrill of the hunt. Wolfe and Fritz's journeys across small-town America, from dusty barns to forgotten attics, offered a unique blend of education and entertainment. The show celebrated the value of items that might otherwise be discarded, from rare vintage motorcycles to historical artifacts tucked away in cluttered collections. At its peak, the series drew millions of viewers per episode. It wasn't just about the items they picked. It was about the personal stories behind them. Each piece had a history, a narrative, and Mike and Frank brought those stories to life with their banter and infectious enthusiasm. For many fans, the show's heart lay in the partnership between Wolfe and Fritz. Their differences made for great television. Wolfe's almost relentless optimism contrasted with Fritz's more skeptical, often humorous approach. It was a balancing act that worked. Their bromance made the show relatable and entertaining, with Frank often playing the grounded everyman character while Mike embraced the role of dreamer. Frank Fritz's sudden departure. In 2021, when it was revealed that Frank Fritz would not be returning to the show, fans were shocked. His absence was initially attributed to health problems, as Fritz had been dealing with back surgery and Crohn's disease, a chronic inflammatory condition. However, as more details emerged, it became clear that there was more to the story. Reports of a falling out between Wolf and Fritz surfaced, and rumors swirled that the two had been at odds for years. Fritz himself confirmed that he hadn't spoken to Wolf in quite some time, citing tensions over the show's direction and Wolf's handling of Fritz's health issues. "I'm just trying to get through life like everybody else," Fritz told The Sun in a 2021 interview, suggesting that the breakdown of their friendship was more profound than viewers initially realized. This off-screen drama sent ripples through the American Pickers fan base. The relationship between the two stars had been a key ingredient in the show's success, and viewers were left wondering whether the show could survive without Fritz's presence. The decline in ratings. Since Fritz's departure, the ratings for American Pickers have taken a nosedive. The show, which once commanded millions of viewers, now struggles to maintain its audience. Many fans have taken to social media to express their disappointment with the post-Fritz era, with some stating that the show just isn't the same without the beloved Picker. One fan tweeted, "I tried watching American Pickers without Frank, but it's just not the same. He brought balance to Mike's enthusiasm. The show feels off without him." Another commented on a Facebook fan page, "I've been a fan since day one, but I stopped watching after Frank left. He was a big part of what made the show enjoyable." Even more telling are the statistics. Nielsen ratings, the gold standard for tracking television viewership, indicate a sharp drop in viewership following Fritz's exit. Episodes that once drew in millions of viewers have seen a steady decline, with some episodes barely cracking 500,000 viewers. This is a significant drop for a show that was once one of the History Channel's flagship programs. Attempts to revive the series. In an effort to breathe new life into the series, the producers have introduced new faces to the show, including Danielle Colby, a longtime recurring cast member, taking on a more prominent role. Mike Wolf's brother, Robbie Wolf, has also been brought in as a co-host. However, while these changes have brought fresh energy to the series, they have not been enough to stop the ratings decline. Some fans feel that the show has lost its soul without Fritz. As one longtime viewer put it, "I like Robbie, but he's not Frank." There's a special connection Frank had with the viewers, and you can't just replace that with anyone. The show has also tried to lean more heavily on its educational aspects, focusing on the historical significance of the items they find. While this has been appreciated by a segment of the audience, it hasn't been enough to win back the casual viewers who tuned in primarily for the interaction between Mike and Frank. The future of American Pickers. As ratings continue to decline, the future of American Pickers remains uncertain. Some industry experts have speculated that the show may soon face cancellation if it cannot reverse the downward trend. The History Channel, for its part, has remained tight-lipped about the possibility of ending the series, instead focusing on promoting upcoming episodes and guest appearances by high-profile collectors and celebrities.